You are probably thinking, what is going on? I've just watched a man run around the desert and then be violently sick.
You don't need to see this.
However, please stick with it, as this is how I ran 250 kilometres over 6 days after nearly dying on day 2. Firstly, I had to get to the start line from the UK, which was an absolute epic. I went from London to Toronto to Santiago, Atacama, flights over, and then had to get a bus to San Pedro. It was 36 hours in total. After arriving in San Pedro, I got my head down, had some more food, went for a little run, nearly got eaten by those dogs, and let's jump in at the race brief. Here we go.
Good morning, everyone. So just had the race brief. Pretty boring, I'm not going to lie. All the rules, regulations, hour of my life I won't get back, but it's a necessary evil. The night's sleep I had wasn't actually the best. There was some mariachi band festival playing, going to about 4 in the morning. It's always like being on holiday and trying to sleep outside DC10. Not ideal. Here we go. Here is my kit. This is all I will need for the next 6 days. All right, let's start with me. I've got some Nike Pegasus trail running shoes. All right, didn't really like the colour. They only did blue. Then got this long sleeve top. All right, long sleeve top, same as I did for the row. Saves on the sun cream, also covering that skin, less the dehydration. Food. So I have about 2,500 calories a day, split up into these. Okay, meal packs. Some 1,000 calorie meals, all right. Some smaller meals. Also got these 33 fulls, they're really good. All you have to do is add water. Electrolytes, bosh. Union Jack, goes without saying. Gloves and long hair. We have all random bits of kit, so a poncho, eating utensils, 2 head torches, wet wipes for washing, wiping my backside, etc. Flip-flops, survival blanket, life jacket, big up guys, med kit, VR sunglasses, hat, warm hat. Only taking 3 pairs of socks, 1 pair of pants, okay, because that's all I need, want to save on weight, water utensils, sleeping bag, day sack. Bosh, all that weighs 9 kilos, pretty happy with that. So just weighed myself 91, all right, so this is about 10% of my body weight. Didn't want to be any more than that, want to be light, because that's going to make a big difference to my performance. However, talking about getting lighter, this will get lighter as the week goes on. Starting food, so it'll be interesting to see what it weighs at the end. So, kit check, down.
With all the kit inspections, weigh-ins out the way, there was nothing left to do but head to the desert. So we got on a very cramped bus, me and all the competitors, all our kit, and it was about an hour drive out into the Ulu. Now, when we got there, it was in like this bowl. All the tents were already set up. It was very basic camp. I mean, there was portaloos, water points, and that was about it. Once the sun went down, it actually got quite cold, and I hadn't packed enough warm kit because I wanted my kit to be light. So I got in the tent, sorted my final bits and admin, and then got my head down ready for race day 1. Here we go.
So how was the first stage? Good. Set off probably a little bit too fast. I was in the mixer till checkpoint 1 with like the leading pack group. In fact, no, sorry, the leader was well ahead. The leading pack group sort of 2nd to 6th, and then I had to, well, surface lay, which obviously slowed me down. Not many people can say they've surface laid in the Atacama Desert, but I have. After that, cracked on, felt good. Nutrition was all right, eating sort of every half an hour. And then it was probably at the, some amazing scenery, absolutely incredible, like through the slot canyons and all that. It's really cool. And then after that, the final checkpoint before Camp 2, I felt absolutely horrific, really sick, so just walked up the final bit. We got picked off by a Swedish guy who overtook me. However, I still finished, I think, 7th or 8th, so mega happy with how the first day's gone. Okay, marathon 2 is definitely not going to plan. Just been sick again. A lot of water. I think it's a spag bowl out this morning. However, winners never quit. Only another about 20k to go. So I made it to Camp 2, finished stage 2. What a day! Started off, bad, then got worse, then finished strong. I think it was down to someone poisoned me, basically, that I got given a spaghetti bolognese. Expedition foods, you've got a lot to answer for. Had that, and then, but even before the first checkpoint was 5k away. Before that, I was violently sick.
so I made myself sick, tried to get the most of it up. Looking back now, I should have stopped then and tried really hard to get the bolognese out of my system. Didn't, cracked on, was pretty good. Through all the rivers and the canyons, that was really cool, felt alright. And then once I got to checkpoint 2, cracked on, it was pretty much a 8k till checkpoint 3. And the first 4-5k was all uphill. Went cracked on probably about 4k after checkpoint 2. I just had to make myself sick, so took everything off. Really went for it to try and get the bolognese out of my system. Didn't work, however, did make me feel a little bit better. However, I'd just thrown up all the water I drank, so I couldn't drink anything really until checkpoint 3, because I just throw it straight back up. So that was tough. Got into checkpoint 3 in absolute clip. The doc gave me some pills. A pill set up my stomach. That started to kick in, and then probably about 30-40 minutes after that I started to feel alright, and then I was finished strong, and I was able to pick some people off that were ahead of me, so I was really happy with that. Finished in 15th, so not how I wanted today to go, but all things considered, 15th, still in the mixer, ready to cut about, looking well tasty tomorrow. And if I can perform like that, feeling like that, I didn't eat anything today either, I just couldn't keep it down. Watch out for day 3.
Day 3 went a lot better than day 2. No sickness, was able to just get my head down and run pretty fast. It was about 40k in total. It was bleeding hot towards the back end of the race, the last checkpoints, but made it in to camp 3 without any problems, coming in, I think, 6th or 7th. So really happy with how I performed on that day. There ended up being an absolute mental sandstorm. I actually didn't think it was too bad, but we ended up getting evacuated and sleeping in a old disused restaurant the following day. Day 4 we didn't actually end up racing as the sandstorm was too severe. However, day 5 we did race, and this was probably one of my best days. Ended up coming 4th, which was really good. I was 2nd for a long period of the race as well, which I was mega happy about, which led us into the 6th day and the long march. Let's rejoin me at the finish line with the recap.
Okay, so that's the long stage done, 68k, 8 hours 15. How did it go? Pretty much really well. Got the nutrition right, the hydration right, didn't blow up. First 2 checkpoints out of hitch. Then we had the big old sand dune, which actually wasn't that bad, I didn't think. Only took me 5 minutes to get up, and then I was just so focused on not blowing up. The last 10k was tough, but I just kept telling myself, don't walk, and just shuffled in. And now here I am. With this terrible music in the background. But yeah, 5k. I finished 6th, 5k to go tomorrow. Last day, last 8k. Morale in camp is good. Would you agree, Rory?
I would agree. I think we're ready for a beer.
Ready for a beer and a fucking steak. See you at the finish.
The only day Mark's been anyone near me.
Apart from day 2.
10 minutes.
Alright, so you pull over in the dust.
There you have it, guys. That is my first ultra marathon, 250 kilometers through the Chilean desert. Done, finished, finito, boxed off, in the bag, nick. Hope you enjoyed it. Subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. I don't know how it helps grow the channel, but apparently it does. Really appreciate you watching. That's me, out.